we'll hear these conversations about wash your hair, don't do anything, and then watch, your hair's gonna get thicker. And you'll try that and do it, and your hair gets thinner, locks get weaker, and you're like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? And the reality is those types of tips don't apply to us because our hair grows away from our locks for one of the reasons. So in today's video, want to share with you a few tips, tricks that you can use in between your retwists grooming to keep your roots strong and healthy. Peace, family. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you have been patiently waiting for this video where we're going to be talking all about what you can do in between your retwists to keep your roots strong, healthy, keep your hair nice and thick, especially if your hair grows away from your locks. Last Wednesday, I shared why your hair grows away from your locks, like what makes that happen. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that one out. I'll link you in the description box. Real quick, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like this video if it was helpful, okay? So first and foremost, we've washed our hair and hopefully you use the Just Clean clarifying shampoo to do that, okay? Because that is a luxurious clarifying shampoo just for locks. Once you've given your hair a nice shampoo, you've probably, roughed up your roots. They're a little crazy. And when you have hair that grows away from your locks, you don't want to just, okay, I wash my hair, just whoop, go out the door. You also don't want to retwist every week or every 2 weeks because that's too often. Ideally, you're retwisting every 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 3 weeks if you're just getting started. But that 1 to 2 week period, definitely not retwisting your locks at that point. So what do? Well, when your roots are wild, you want to control them, but not retwist them. So you can do finger wrapping to make sure that happens. Make sure the hairs that belong in that part are with that lock. You don't want to go in with a whole retwist clipping situation. No. Just make sure those hairs at that root know which lock they belong to and where they're supposed to be. Grooming is all about training the hair so that it knows where to go as it begins to like, all right, this is what you're telling me to do. Let me stay in alignment. Okay. Also recognizing a lot of the frizz or a lot of the loose hair you see at your roots is just your new hair that has grown. We are blessed and fortunate to have hairs growing every single day. So to fight against that halo of frizz, you're essentially going against your growth, and we don't want that, okay? So embrace the growth. Teach your hair where it's supposed to be, which lock it's supposed to be with. Also, you want to make sure that you are consistently separating the parts. You don't want to allow your parts to marry. So if you just wash your hair, you just go without okay, this is where this part goes. This is where that part goes. You're going to put yourself in a world of pain if you're tender-headed, or a world of thinning because your roots are starting to creep in all different locks. We don't want any of that. So separate at minimum, tell the hair where to go at best. Aside from that, you can also use lock rubbing to help compress some of the loose hair. Like I was saying in my last video, I had typically it happens in the center area. I had hair that was 3-4 inches long. The joint was just out there, right? And I was just like, come on, stay with the lock. When those situations happen, you want to use the lock rubbing to compress the loose hair. Alternatively, if your hair is more mature, your locks are more mature, you can use compression styling. Compression styling, they are styles essentially that force or compress the hair into the lock. Some of my favorite compression styles, or one of my favorite one, is twist. That's what this is. I'm pretty sure it's twist out or braid out. Those are like the most common compression styles, but you can also do compression with curls as well. So definitely try, separate the roots, tell the hair where to go. And you might want to do some compression styling to help control, manage, keep things in order in between your retwists. I truly hope this was helpful for you along your lock journey. Make sure you hit that like button if any of the tips that I shared today were helpful for you. And also make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Next week, we'll be talking all about the different types of products that can be used for retwisting your locks. So if you thought you could only use gel, you're mistaken. Or if you thought that you could just use water, better make sure you come back next Wednesday, okay? Because I'm going to spill the tea or the gel. As always, thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate you. And always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and goodbye.